girls, good morning staff, and good morning parents. It is Thursday and we are calling today Tie-Dye Thursday. So Rosie and I are kicking off this morning's video with our message, and we are going to do a sample tie-dye. So I know that right now during quarantine you may not have dye at home because we didn't. I ordered some on Amazon just so I would have something to share with you guys, but it hasn't made it. So all that is completely understandable, but I did a little research, and using our experiment website from yesterday, stevespanglerscience.com, there is actually a video on there and you can do tie-dye with permanent markers. So we had Sharpies and we had the other ingredient needed, which is alcohol, rubbing alcohol. So we are going to share with you this morning how you can tie-dye using those two materials that you probably have in your home. And if not, that's okay. Maybe you have a tie-dyed shirt already and that's totally cool. Or maybe it's a tie-dyed pair of shorts or a headband or a scrunchie. Totally fine. It all works. We are doing Tie-Dye Thursday because we feel like distance learning is groovy. So groovy tie-dye is what's happening today for Spirit Day. I am going to use Camber and Kinley, my girls, and we're going to demo how to tie-dye with Sharpie markers and rubbing alcohol. So stay tuned for our little demo, and we look forward to sharing the end results.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Bailey. Good morning, students. Good morning, parents, and good morning, staff. Today is Tie-Dye Thursday. So we would love to see all of you guys in your tie-dye. But recapping yesterday from Experiment Wednesday, I don't know if y'all saw the Bailey girls with the shrinking bag of chips. I am definitely gonna have to try that here at home. I didn't even think about that experiment, but it is an awesome one that they showcased yesterday, and I can't wait to try it here at home. I'm gonna have to finish and eat a bag of chips, so it just gives me an excuse to eat some chips anyway. But I'm definitely gonna try that here. And some of you sent in your guesses for my experiment yesterday as to what it could possibly be, and I'm here to finally tell you what that is. So, a lot of you guys got it right yesterday, and then some of you I said keep guessing, but the solution that I created was with vinegar and with baking soda. So some of you guys are pretty used to that experiment. If you've ever done a volcano at home, you used the same exact ingredients, except maybe you added food coloring in, because that can really make the experiment look a little bit cooler, especially when it's coming out of a volcano. But yesterday I just wanted you guys to guess and listen to that sound of what it makes, because when you mix the vinegar with the baking soda, you're creating an acidic base reaction. And so it sounds really cool, it looks really cool. And so I just wanted you guys to see that one, but you definitely have done it if you've ever built a volcano before. So today is Tie-Dye Thursday. And I'm not wearing my tie-dye shirt, but I'm wearing my Be Kind shirt so that you're kind to me, since I forgot today. I thought I had tie-dye in my closet. I used to wear it all the time when I would go on field trips with my kiddos when I was teaching. And then at some point I must have done some spring cleaning and I got rid of those shirts. So I don't have any tie-dye shirt to wear on announcements this morning. Announcement crew, maybe you can pop up a tie-dye shirt right here so that I can be with you guys in spirit with my tie-dye today. So I hope you guys enjoy Tie-Dye Thursday. Send in those shirts if you have any. There's also ways that you can create your own tie-dye shirts by wrapping up a white t-shirt, and then you wrap it up with rubber bands, and then you put all of the coloring on it. I don't happen to have those with me here at home, but maybe you guys and your parents have them at home that you guys can do that, or do it later on. So enjoy today. We're almost to Friday. We will be celebrating Friday tomorrow. So enjoy your Thursday, and I will see you tomorrow morning.
Hi guys, it's Mrs. Ryan and my dog Piper. We're here to tell you what the weather is going to be like today. Today it's going to be partly cloudy with a high of 75 and the low 62. Hope you're having fun. See you soon. Bye.
Good morning, Tuscany Tigers. Please join me for our pledges and mission statement. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible. We, the THE Tigers, will be inspired to lead, honor, and excel today.
Thank you. Please be seated.
Today's Cubby Trait is brought to you by the Ricker family. Habit 6, synergize. Together is better.
I did a play for my sister's school project.
Me and my sister worked together to make a yummy breakfast. As a family, we worked together to make the house squeaky clean.
So remember, habit 6, synergize. Together is better. Work as a team.
Hi Tigers, this is Mrs. Lunsford, and I am so excited to share my family with you today.
Hi, I'm Olivia.
Hi, I'm Cole.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lunsford.
This is Ryder.
And anyone who knows a Lunsford knows that we are absolutely passionate about all things theater, whether that is a movie theater, a local theater, or any type of live theater, including Broadway. That's one of our favorite places to go. We thought it'd be fun to share some of that with you today on this
Theatrical Thursday. Did you know in the movie Up, when they lifted his house, it took over 20,000 balloons to lift Mr. Fredrickson's house? But if you actually did that in real life, it would take over 12 million balloons.
Did you know that the actor from Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt, apparently stole his costume from set in the hopes of being able to go and meet sick children in the hospital as Star-Lord?
Did you know that Pixar loves pizza? There's a special truck, the Pizza Planet truck, that you can find in every single one of their movies. So next time you see a Pixar movie, make sure you're watching closely. You might be able to spot it.
Did you know that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs won an Academy Award? When Walt Disney went to pick up his Oscar, he not only received one large trophy, but he got 7 smaller ones to go with it.
Did you know that Mignonese is an actual language? It was written by the directors of Despicable Me.
Did you know that the actor playing Toto in The Wizard of Oz earned more money than the Munchkins? He earned a total of $125 a week, while the Munchkins earned $50 a week.
Did you know that when they made the Harry Potter movies, Daniel Radcliffe, the guy who played Harry Potter, went through 160 different pairs of glasses during shooting? I don't know why, but he broke a lot of them.
Did you know that the role of the famous Jedi Master Yoda was almost played by a monkey? It's true. The Empire Strikes Back was planning to use a real monkey in the role of Yoda, just with a costume and a mask. Luckily, someone on the crew had also worked on Planet of the Apes and was able to point out just how difficult those animals were to work with. He was let go before filming began.
Happy birthday! Today we have Cole Redding from Mrs. Drake's class and Brianna Hawk from Mrs. Morrow's class.
Happy birthday!
Back. So we are getting ready to start our demonstration, but first off I want them to introduce themselves and get used to sharing who they are and their teacher's name.
I'm Camber and my teacher's name is Miss Adams. I'm Kimmy and my teacher's name is Miss Shelby.
Okay, so these are my girls and they're going to do the demonstration of how to tie-dye with permanent markers today. So first off, I want to share with you, they're wearing tie-dye, and this was an actual project that we did last summer using dye. So we've used the dye before, but this is our first time to ever give it a try with permanent markers. So like I said, these are two materials that you may actually have in your home, and we really want this to be simple. Or just open up your drawer, your closet, and if you already have a tie-dye shirt, put it on and enjoy the tie-dye Thursday. If you don't have it, then you certainly can pass on today's Spirit Day. It is not a big deal. We are just hoping to have a little bit of fun with you guys over the weeks of distance learning. So let's get started. Let's first show them what we have. We have with us permanent markers, okay? And then we also have alcohol, and they have syringes with alcohol. I put a little bit in there. So why is it green? I did not have the clear rubbing alcohol that you guys may have at home. I had the menthol. And it just kind of, I guess the reason why we keep the menthol alcohol on hand is I heard it's really good to help break fever. So sometimes when the girls have a fever, I will rub this on their feet and their legs or maybe on their back. And sometimes that kind of helps reduce the fever, or put it on a cloth and they can put it on their forehead. So I don't know, just something my grandmother had shared with me, and so I always use the menthol alcohol in the house. But it works, but clear is also actually what the experiment called for on Steve Spangler Science. So also, what else do you have in front of you?
We have
cup. Okay, you've got those, Kinley said. It's got a plastic cup, and then these are t-shirts that we had. And we also have rubber bands. Now, we didn't have the rubber bands like from the office because we're at home. So these are actually hair bands that the girls have put on there. So they just make a spot on their shirt anywhere that they want. And you can see here we've done a couple of little demonstrations beforehand. So we are going to get started. So first off, girls, take your favorite color markers and you do your designs. So they're going to make designs here on the top, and I'm going to go around and lift the computer so you can see. So right there in the center, they're going to make several different designs. Okay, color it in. Good job. Kinley's got some hearts. Camber's got all multiple little circle dots. The more color you add, and there's no right or wrong way to do it. You just add some color, and you want to make sure that you use different colors because that's what's going to make the tie-dye look to it. So, no, you didn't. It's perfect. You can grab another color because it's all going to blend together when we tie-dye it. Okay? So add some other colors in there, Kinley. Okay, add in some more colors. You ready for another color? Remember, we're doing it right in the center because the alcohol is what's going to make it spread. Okay? So Camber has an example there. Kinley, you want to add a few more colors on yours, and then we're going to demonstrate what the colors do. Good job. So we are adding a few more colors here. Good job. Really just want to stay right here in the center because the alcohol, when you put it on there, is going to make it spread out. So just do right here in the center. Okay, you want to add a few more colors? Okay, you ready? Okay, so then once you have added your color and made your design, then you're going to take and you're going to put 15 to 20 drops. So we're not going to squeeze all the alcohol out of our syringe, just 15 to 20. So let's count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Oh, there's 11. Let's get some more. It's okay. So, Kinley, you stopped at 11, so we've got 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's do 15. Okay, so don't touch it. Leave it there. So then you're going to watch. That's okay. That's okay. So you're going to watch how it starts to spread those colors. So we're going to give it just a few minutes, and then we're going to check back in so you can see what happens to it. So right now, let's take a quick look at what it's doing right there, and then we'll see what it does in just a moment. Okay, so here, after letting it dry for a little bit, you can see is Camber's dots where it spread a little bit. She had a lot of light colors, so you don't really see as much of the shading. You can see it a little bit. It's more like pastels. And some other samples that we had tried earlier before we went on camera with you guys are over here. And then she has drawn another example that we're going to do as we're signing off with you guys. And then Miss Kinley's, she had some brighter colors in hers, so you could see how hers circled out and blended together. And then she also has another pattern here. And I think the trick is probably the darker the colors, the better. So now they're going to add some alcohol to the top of these designs, and we'll kind of see what it's doing, and then I will tell you how this science works. All right, girls, so you add the alcohol to the top. Just squirt it right there in the center.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13.
Look at that. Go ahead, Kinley. Keep going. That's okay. All right, perfect. So, Kinley, let's stop there. I think that's plenty of alcohol. And then you can see how it's already starting to blend and tie-dye all the colors together. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, girls. Okay, so let's talk about the science. How did this happen? So, boys and girls, we know that permanent markers, our parents, your parents have probably shared with you, don't write that in permanent marker, or don't write on that because you can't get it off. Permanent marker is not soluble in water. So when we do end of the year t-shirts, many of you always ask for permanent markers so that you can have the names written in those keepsake t-shirts in a permanent marker. Well, that's because when your parents wash it and put it in water, it's not soluble. It doesn't dissolve. It doesn't go anywhere. They stay there. So then you have that keepsake t-shirt with all of your friends' names as long as you have used a permanent marker. So today's experiment and what we were sharing with these t-shirts is not soluble in water, but it can be in another solvent. So today's solvent was rubbing alcohol. So that particular solvent caused the ink in the permanent markers, the molecules, to spread across the t-shirt because the ink is actually soluble in that solvent. If we had used water and dropped water on here, we wouldn't have seen any of these color blends. It would not have tie-dyed together. So that's the science behind it. I will share the little message from Steve Spangler on how this works, but you can check out his website if you want to see the video, a more professional video than ours, as well as other experiments. Hopefully you had fun with the We Love to Experiment on Wednesday, but we enjoyed lots of experiments and lots of fun here. In fact, found this one and wanted to share it for Tie-Dye Thursday. We thought it was perfect. So boys and girls, again, just a reminder, we are not trying to make this difficult for your parents, just a little bit of fun for you. So if you have these ingredients, give it a try. If you don't, just pass this Thursday and have fun with us on one of the other days that works for your family. We love and miss you guys. Happy Tie-Dye Thursday.